Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading. Pick a card. All right, so we are always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. Card 2, our love will never cease to exist, and card 3, our love is eternal. So you can pick by what was written here, the color of the cards, or I can even put a crystal on there. We have tiger's eye. We have, I'm not sure, I can't recall what that one's called, but we got citrine and we have onyx. So let us get started. So you can choose by crystal as well. So card 1, card 2, card 3, the crystals, or by what the phrase says. So let's get started with card 1, the tiger's eye. We were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars first. Okay, this reading is for Drake, celebrity Drake, and we will see what is going on for him. Now, what are or did you do at the time you cross paths with Drake? Wow, you were building your legacy. You maybe walked away from your family or your family legacy here. Wow, okay. You have your own dependency here. You're depending on yourself. Codependent, not a factor here. You're confident, determined, you're self-assured. You may have walked away from your family altogether or the family business. It wasn't something you wanted to do with your life, and you stayed true to you in this. I feel it. Oh, excuse me. I feel like you've definitely are forging your own path. This wasn't aligning. Oh, I need a drink, guys. Hang on. All right, so sorry about that. It looks like you've kind of gone after whatever it is that you are seeking at this time for yourself. Yeah, you may have felt betrayed by some family members here. You were worried they maybe wouldn't understand. You had to go to calmer waters for your own self-preservation. You're going after what you're passionate, what you love to do here. You may be forging your own path. Yeah, you followed your intuition here, and you are living your best life, or you are on your way to that. Your wishes may be even being fulfilled at this time. You have that sense of achievement, that sense of well-being. You may even be at peace. You're content. Excuse me. I got a cough lately, and it's just I had some migraines and it's just hasn't been that great for me lately. So forgive me if I'm having to clear my throat. All right. It looks like things are paying off for you. You may even be looking at such a happy home, happy space, and you are working on those pentacles. So you are doing exactly what you want to be doing. Maybe even working on your craft. I feel like this is something that you are having some success at or will be if you haven't already. You may even be reaping some rewards for this. You may have started a business or you're thinking about doing it, do it. You're going to have some things pay off here. You're going to have that money where you're going to have leftover money where you can go and do the things you want for your higher and best self. So it looks like you're maybe whatever it is that you're doing for work, you were born to do this. Even if it's not your own business, you are maybe saving money to get to that place of well-being and you're getting there. It's what you love to do that it makes it like it's not even work because it's so awesome to be doing and it pays well. So, what does or did the encounter feel like to you? Let's see, when you cross paths with Drake. Let's see. Oh, passionate, new beginning. You already saw that. You saw a team dynamic here. And you saw a little bit of uncertainty. Maybe there was a hidden truth here about the two of you crossing paths. And I feel like this may have been hidden from you. And if it was, I feel like you're going to, there's some type of, I'm getting like a realization here. It's like an epiphany that this was always meant to come together. We have both sides, the light and the dark, coming together in terms of your energy. Having that balance is what I'm getting here. Now, you may feel like this is an illusion, that it's an internal conflict of some sort. There may be fear here. There might be issues resurfacing, but you're meant to collaborate here. There's wisdom here. This is a birthing something, maybe even doing something together as a purpose. There's progress. There might even be you initiating this. You're making some plans. Oh, what are your plans? Okay, so you're already realizing there is a big competition for this person, for Drake. So you are already well versed or well aware of this fact that everybody and their dog wants to be with Drake. So let's just see here. All right. You may have some wounding of your own here. And this might be that there's some uncertainty here due to those wounds, but you already got through all of that. You've already gotten to the other side of that. Whatever setbacks you have faced, especially when it came to competition, there's some type of strategy you are having here when it comes to this. You already have a plan of what you're going to do. You may have taken some time alone to do this, or you are isolating to kind of go within to see if you can't find out. Mm, okay, let's just see what this is. Oh, okay. Now, you're going to do whatever you have to do, I guess, to win. Now, or you know that's how the competition is going to play it. So let's just see. It's like a strategy you have coming up here. So you already know that maybe people are going to try to come between the two of you once you meet. So what is this? Judgment. Okay, now these are changing events that are coming because you've learned a lesson here, and it may be that you are recognizing that you need to take the high road, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, especially as you see your person as your counterpart. If I put him in front of you, you're both looking at one another. So I feel like right now you aren't seeing each other at this point. You maybe haven't crossed paths as of yet. Wow. Okay. There's some loving words here coming from him and a lot of attraction. So interesting enough. You're going to feel a lot of attraction. You're going to have some type of vision when it comes to this. And you may even be stepping into your masculine side for a minute. Let's see. Will you want to see him again? Will you want to see Drake again? There's a lot of attraction, a lot of bravery, and a lot of courage that you have going on and going forward. And you know you have to take your time. You know there's maybe a life purpose that you're taking it day by day. There's harmony and peace around you, yet adventure with that Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. So I do feel like with this adventure, you have the courage to see this through, to see and have this vision become a reality. All right. Despite any heartbreak that you or Drake have felt in the past, I feel like your adrenaline is pumping huge here. And you feel like you may have some type of advantage here. Now, there may be an advantage due to this life purpose, yet you've you maybe had a lot of the same things go on here. And I mean, with the adrenaline pumping, I feel like this is just you. I feel like there's some type of connection here. Are there any sorts, are there any cycles that must be closed out before you and your person can come together, before you and Drake come together? All right. Looks like there's going to be some investments here to build. Is it going to be giving you some money to build in this, or is this, oh no, this is feeling lucky, feeling like this investment is going to pay off. And I feel like your person with Drake, with Drake, he's feeling this too, that there's something you both are meant to do here that's going to pay off well. Like this Wheel of Fortune is going to spin. The cycles are unexpected that have to close out, and there's already a lesson that's already been learned here. Okay. So I feel like with this is essentially saying that the progress is already in the works. It's already started. You've already maybe started it over here somewhere, and you have the paperwork to prove what you're saying is true. So I feel like with this may be really unexpected to Drake. There's changes here with cycles that are fated to close out. There's luck and there's a way of adapting with this. So he may invest in this. He may see that it's a steady growth investment. He may see this as a long-term outlook. There's rewards getting paid off here for all the hard work. And I feel like it may start off as money, but I don't know. Let's just see. Okay, with this though, there will be a lot of public recognition. And I feel like with this star, this is guided to happen. There's public recognition, and I feel like you're going to be able to handle this. You're going to be able to get through this section of coming out as a company that's representing Drake, or Drake is representing your company, or there's some public recognition of the two of you dealing with one another. Um, this is fated. You're having faith in this. This is some healing energy for whatever broken heart has happened either to you or to Drake. And it's like a healing connection coming that's guided in here. What else? Okay. All right. Now, this is guided. This may even be cause of a celebration. There might even be a celebration going on when you cross paths with Drake. Now, I feel like with this encounter, you may be working, I'm getting like this is a proposal uh for a work agreement, but I'm also getting here. There's a celebration due to this partnership. Now, it looks like Drake may have a +1 already. If this is a third party, he's wanting to take a leap of faith here. So, ah, let's just see what's going down here. So, now this could also be a baby mama? Kind of getting a baby mama. But he's trusting this. He's trusting this. Now, this is an emotional connection. This is teamwork and a collaboration. There's success and a victory. There's a big friendship here. And it may start off as a sisterhood or a brohood or a friendship kind of hood, but it's like, well, of course, it's opposite sex, but it doesn't matter. I feel like with whoever you are, there's going to be some teamwork happening here. Now, I feel like it's not just there. With the leap of faith taking this on, and a third party card here, I feel like there's more to this. Is this your soulmate? Whoa, look at this. is thinking this? A suitor. You might be the suitor and you're showing up as the Empress. Let's just see. Is this your soulmate? You see, oh wow. You may know that, oh wow, I'm really getting that this is not your thought. This is Drake's thought that you may be his Empress. He is coming as a suitor here. This is a journey. This is having that self-control, ambition, independence. He sees all that in you. He's been waiting for you. This is marriage material, or long-term relationship that he's been waiting for. This is like ticking every box. You are showing up as the Empress. Now, the other question was, does your person feel you are their soulmate? And it looks like he already feels that. Let's find out from you. Do you feel like Drake is your soulmate? There's a decision to be made. About your happiness and holding on to energy here. Now, show me what this means. Making a priority, making time. This may have taken a long time to get here. And there isn't even worry about a loss here. What is the decision that needs to be made? Oh, Knight of Swords. This is about this is about seizing the moment. This is fast action. Fast action in your thinking. Fast thinking, taking action. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? Okay, there are a lot of options, but I feel like he is already wondering if you are his person. So, oh, okay. There might be something here with somebody else. That third party may not like this. This could be dangerous, malicious, unforgiving. This is not his true intended here. Whoever this third party is, they're in reverse and he is in the upright. He may be looking at the baby mama here, wanting to work something out. But it looks like that door's shut, and karma's going to play out on that. What is this? Yeah, there's too much dissatisfaction here when it comes to love for this third party. I feel like you're a sanctuary. He's manifested this. He's closing out those cycles. There may have been arguments about this because this person is very angry. Let's just put it that way. Very angry. Um, can be very unforgiving, sometimes even cruel. Uh, they're arguing about you. Queen of Cups, his love, the one he wants to love. Let's just see here. Show me what I need to see when it comes to Drake and the sweetheart. Wow, this is a sudden revelation. Wow, and you two are going to talk about things. As you talk, I feel like this sudden epiphany that I was feeling earlier is coming over you and Drake. Look at that. Knight of Cups wanting to romance you. So the Knight of Cups, this is taking those bold actions, and then the Knight of Cups is that passion. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Ah, yes, this is going that bold action, and the Knight of Cups is that heartfelt romance and that charm, that emotional expression of love. Let's see, one more card, please. Aha. Eight of Wands. This hasn't come in yet. This hasn't happened yet. This breakthrough hasn't occurred yet. There's a delay here. There's waiting. There might even be frustration in all this. Isn't this interesting? So this just hasn't happened yet. Wow. This is the truth Spirit is saying. There is some type of breakthrough and truth and clarity coming though. I like this for you. Whoever you are for Drake. Well, let's see what actions are going to take coming forward for this to come together. Somebody needs to step into some leadership role and trust Spirit. This is you. And you've been very patient. You maybe had to learn patience. And this may be because you may have been driving the narrative, or there has been other reasons why this hasn't come in yet. May just be, oh, there are pure intentions, but this could just be that you haven't met because divine timing. Ah, there is blessings coming forth on this and that inner peace. So you may have to get past that patience aspect. This is divine timing at hand, trusting the universe, taking the lead on your own life, having pure intentions, knowing that these blessings are coming, getting to the point of inner peace and being happy with who you are all on your own. And there's some potential that's going to happen here, and that security that will come before you come together. You have things pay off here before you actually come together. So you will be in a good place financially, and then you will take that risk. So, and it's not going to be about money. He has his own. So, and there's the voyage. You may even go on a cruise ship or across an ocean to meet him. So let's just see here. Is there something blocking this? It is divine timing. So do you have any blocks at this time? Oh, okay. So there might be some grief here. This might be with a broken heart, or this may be to do with somebody letting you down in the past. Ah, you might be at that point of confusion on what to do or what you want. This may be about trying to choose what it is that you are meant to be doing here. It will come to you. Ah, there is some things you need to release about the past. And in order to release that, there is once I get the items I need, I might look into reaching out to someone that might be able to put this in a kit, or I'll have my manifesting card PDF to download. And then I'll have maybe a link to the things that I have that I used that helped me manifest. And I want to have some of these items that I've also chosen as a way of making it easy for you to be able to do this every new moon and start each session until everything comes to you. Okay, so let's just see what else. Oh, there's going to be expansion. Once you release this, there's the expansion. You will have an enlightenment where it will lead the way to whatever your purpose is. You may already know what this is. Like I said, you may, depending on where you are in this timeline, you may already be started to accumulate your wealth. There are some insecurities that you will need to face here. It is about trusting yourself, is what I'm getting. This is maybe self doubts that you could do this. you're not trusting yourself enough that you can. And don't worry about the paperwork that will come. Don't worry about this or that. Get just started and it will all fall into place, is what I'm getting. And patience. Be patient. This is part of your journey, is to learn patience. And you may be somebody that reacts quite quickly to somebody, I'm getting putting you down or making you look bad or making you feel bad about yourself. And this is that learning patience about how not to react based on your emotions, having the time, take that breath. When somebody says something to you, I don't know, have something that you look at and you reminds you to take a breath. Take a breath and then react. And even with your silence, that is more powerful than saying anything at all that you just aren't. Just no. It's a silent no. I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't like what you're saying. And I don't have to have you in my energy kind of reaction. And by having that, it shows, and you may even be tested by this third party on how you react. And this will be a test for Drake to see how you react in this. And if you react badly, they know you are not mature, or not mature, but maybe mature is not the right word, but you're emotionally not stable enough to be able to handle what's coming. And that will be about this stardom fact, this fact of being able to handle that people are going to berate you. They're going to say bad things about you. Are you going to be able to handle it? Right? Especially online. There might be haters. Okay? Because it's not them, it's you, and they might not like that. So, I mean, jealousy is the root of all evil, really. Jealousy and envy. Okay. So let's just see here. And that always comes down to partners, money, sex, um, wealth, all of it, even health. If somebody's not healthy and somebody is, and they get chosen the healthy one over the sick one, there's envy there. There's jealousy there. Okay. So even in health, okay. So, and sometimes there's even the opposite, the way around, and it's not envy about living. It's like, how come I lived and nobody else did? That survivor's guilt. So there's there's so many things that can apply here. So be patient. They are coming. And this may be things you're saying in the blue here. This is your throat chakra. Okay. This is about being able to express yourself and how you express. Enlightenment. This is showing you the way that you have that personal power and that self-esteem to worry. You don't have to worry about these insecurities. The insecurities fall when you're not certain about who you are, that basic trust in yourself that you can make the right decisions. Okay. That you have that self-love. So you know that you are putting those boundaries up and you stand by them. You don't change them to have, depending on who the person is. It falls for everyone. It doesn't matter who they are to you. What you say matters, and what you don't say matters. Okay. So by having those boundaries, if you flex those for anyone, um, and change them, that's showing some insecurity about you, not keeping to your guns, not holding enough self-love for yourself, okay? And it caused that insecurity for you to bend your boundaries, okay? So it's important that you hold fast on that. Any confusion you may have about any grief, um, know that you need to release that. Any grief that you're having, maybe it's a lost loved one, just know those people are rooting for you. Okay. They want you to live the best life. Past over loved ones, are not the enemy. They're not to be feared. They're there for you. They're your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides wanting you to do well. Okay? They're cheering you on. So be patient. Let's just see what else here. This is your soulmate. Would you look at that? So you are going to realize this epiphany here. It will be clear to you and to you may already feel this already. You may already know this is clear. Is kind of what I'm getting here. You may already know this. This might be why you're feeling impatient and complacency. Okay, you're being compliant. So that means that when somebody wants you to do something, you bend your boundaries and feel bad about saying no. So then you'll adjust that to make allowances or to be able to change that narrative of, okay, well, I know they want me to, I don't want to, but I'm going to do it anyway, or they're making me feel bad about this. I don't like this feeling, so I'm going to do it anyway. Or they're my kid, or they're my mom, or my dad, their family, so I'm going to do it anyway. No, 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 no. Boundaries have to be put in place and you stick to them. This is how somebody knows you are emotionally available, emotionally standing up for your boundaries. You have that self love, okay? You know who you are, you're confident in who you are, and it's clear who you are, okay? So interesting. And always show your gratitude. These are blessings coming in from the universe. This is guided to come in for you. You have the strength to do this. Okay. This is a breakthrough mental clarity for you. Now, let's, this is a long one. So let's just get your initials that you may be for Drake here, who the soulmate is. There is an S here. This is good fortune, happy accident, fated, connection. There's kindness, have compassion, do a good deed, give and receive. So it is all about that teamwork and that kindness and inspiration. Creative projects. Hello, we already talked about that. That's what you do for a living, or you will be if you haven't already started it. Act on your idea, express yourself, create these projects. You have been inspired to do so by spirit, by your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to take that trip. Set those intentions, solid goals, make an action plan, hold your vision. I talked about a vision already. You already have a vision of what this is. So does he. E for essence, heart and soul, core values, your inner truth. And we have that truth right here. So SIIKE, you may have in your first, middle, or last name. So, or all of the above. Did my candle go out? Ah, I can't believe it. That is a sign. That is a sign. Anyways, I'm gonna move on. I might have to talk about this sign here in the collective reading that I'll be doing. So just wait for that and it will explain what that means when the flame of my candle goes out while I'm doing a reading. Let's just see and move on to the next reading. So the next reading is going to be for well, we'll see you there. Hi guys, it's Chrissy, and this is your second card with the citrine, and our love will never cease to exist. So we'll put that there and drop that back there. And let's have a look and see what shows up for what are you doing at the time you cross paths. with young Haein. That is who we are doing a reading for today. For the second card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I feel like with this is almost like feeling out in the cold when it comes to love. Uh, Definitely, he's got the money, he's got all the other things in his life, but love may not be the one thing he wants most, but doesn't have. So, what is going on? Yeah, there are a lot of people going to compete for this, people that will do underhanded things to win his love, with him being an icon. Uh, let's see here. Wow, and you know what? Everybody feels like they are the empress, but there is only one empress here, and it looks like that is how you are showing up. So everybody's going to do what they can to undermine you, to create some type of conflicting opinions about you. That there's other choices that are better. There's that com- competition thing where all hands down are going to be vicious, even uh, where there's going to be some shady ass things that are done behind your back, lying, cheating, manipulation, trying to get away with this deceitful behavior in order to become his empress. So let's just see here. So, what is it you're doing during the time that you cross paths with him? Oh, there's some negativity here. I feel like you need to have a better idea about what you're facing and all this negativity, especially if you are an empath. I feel could be very wearing in your energy, draining to you. And I feel like with this, there is some kind of loving words to you in all of this that are going to be spoken. With the wheel turning here, I feel like this is changes that are coming, cycles that are going to change here. There's luck here, something unexpected is coming. There's a lot of negativity wrapped around who's going to become this empress and how people are going to pull each other down to get there, you know, as much as they can. So let's just see. Yeah, there's definitely boundaries here, and I feel like you have to have your boundaries and never waive them. Standing up for that is going to show that you have the capacity to be that emotionally stable person, that you don't just react to whatever's being said. You take that breath, you relax, and then you speak. It's not about reacting emotionally. It's about respecting your energy. This is going to be something that sets you apart from the rest. Let's just see. Yes. Now, I feel like this is wanting to take you to those calmer waters, or you're wanting to go to those calmer waters because you are an empress. There may be some boundaries you have to have, excuse me, that barricade you from other people's energy, that barricade you from any negative energy coming in. You may not be able to tell whose energies are what. If you don't have that barricade around you, protecting you from other people's energy, then you may absorb it and not be able to tell whether it is yours or whether it is theirs. Mm. Okay, so this is going to be amoral behavior. Okay. This definitely investing in having that honesty and that behavior that is all about becoming who you want to be, that best version of yourself. Yes, that is the truth. This is a truth that you may already have faced or know about some of the behaviors that you've had, whether somebody's told you this or you've recognized them for yourself. or spirit has indicated this to you. There is a need to invest in your truth about who you are and what your behavior is going to be, okay, and how you can change that, okay? So you may be, I'm kind of getting like, is this therapy? Are you getting therapy? Is this a class on self-esteem? Hmm. There might be some communication of some sort here. Maybe you're talking to a counselor. I don't know. There's doing something for your mental health or how to deal with people's negative behaviors towards you. Hmm. What does it feel like when you encounter young Haein? Wow, it's sudden. Wow, Five of Cups. There might be some sudden disappointments here. You may not be able to see him right away. Yeah, Five of Swords, there's arguments. It's almost like the arguments are about who gets to see him, oh, who his love is, who he's in love with. You may feel like you're isolated from others, or you go to this place of isolation within yourself. It's almost like soul searching and introspect, but maybe you are meditating. I don't know what it is. You're trying to gain some wisdom here about this love and how you can get around this. There's arguments, and people are like really having this negative. It's almost like you're in a crowd of people that are all wanting to go to the same place to meet young Haein. What is this? You're making some plans here. What are the plans? Wow. About your happy space. Is this your happy space? Things are changing. This is like you've learned some type of lesson or you are being tested in some way. You're seeing long term here. Ah, Knight of Swords in reverse. What is this? Hmm. It looks like oh, I don't know what this is. This is like maybe you just haven't spoken on this. It's almost like impulsive. It's almost like you have a vision of this. There's attraction. Excuse me. This is King of Swords, though. This is like dictatorship. Somebody trying to dictate your vision about what your long term happiness is. You're seeing this love, but a lot of people are arguing about this. It's almost like it's like you're in a crowd of people that all want to be that person, but somebody's trying to tell you or try to dictate what you're going to do or how you're going to do something. What the heck? All right, give me three more cards. You are single. You have manifested something here. But it's like you already decided there's heartbreak, or that you're not going to receive this, or somebody has said something as much to you about this. It's just going to end in heartbreak. I don't know. It's like they don't believe that you are the chosen one for young Haein. All right. Um, what action did or does young Cheyenne take towards you? Oh, he wants to fight for this. So I feel like he's has just as much attraction here to you. He's, it's almost like young Cheyenne sees, or young Hayen sees this, that this needs to fight for this because it's just off the horizon. He can already see this. Oh, wow. Sees you, interesting, as his soulmate. And you're even looking at one another here. Be patient with the temperance. You're 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 of the same suit. Wow, look at that. You're of the same suit. You are both looking at one another with your offers. A third party might try to betray this. There's definitely a worry on this. There's a different perspective that you might need to take here, though. He's meant to come forward on this, even though there's uncertainty. Definitely adrenaline pumping. There's excitement, wanting to explore this, seeing this for what it is, that equal give and take. Oh, wow. And look at that. He sees his future in you, his happiness with you. He's got the courage and the strength to come forward here. He's coming in with that romance card and love. Would you look at that? That Two of Cups. He already knows who you are. Oh, unreal. Okay. Well, you want to see him again. Yes, you're meant to build something together here. Right. Interesting. Four of Swords. This is like you are sanctuary from any previous pain for either one of you. Any previous pain from the past. All right. This might be a past life as well. There's that team dynamic coming together. Out of all of the options, I feel like you stand out. Okay, you've been wounded before, but you've made it through the other side of that. Even though you may have walls there, I feel like you're going to be able to let those down. And if it's not you, it's him. Okay, let's find out if there's any cycles that are meant to close. And I feel like you're definitely going to want to see one another again. Absolutely. Seeing each other as that safe place, a place to rest your head, being at peace from any other pain that you've ever encountered. So, are there cycles that must close before you come together? Okay, there needs to be patience. So, you may be learning patience before any communication comes forth on this. But there is the attraction, and it is interesting that you're looking at one another once again and coming up as a vision and of attraction, and that you both are counterparts showing up again. He may be the emperor here. Let's see. Definitely holding on to one another's energy, willing to drop all timelines or burdens in order for this to transform. And with the death card, you think, oh, is something settled? No, it's just a change. It's a transformation. a way of changing and upgrading to the next part of our best self. So, interesting enough, is your soulmate um, who you encountered here? So, is this your soulmate? I feel like we already kind of know that. Yeah, your intuition is buzzing. It's telling you that even though it's taken a while to get there, or it will take a minute, because there is still patience here, but it is coming. So you don't have to worry. Yes, cycles are ending. This is closing out all of those things, completing a cycle, tying up those loose ends to get on the right path to this being successful. So let's just see how you feel about one another real quick. Don't want this to go too long. It already has. Pay attention to red flags and deception, which you already picked up on. And it's not because of um, Young Haein, because it isn't Young Haein that's doing this. This is the energy you're picking up from other people. Okay, so there's also religious factors going on here. And this may be because you are spiritual. Not sure how Young Che or Young Haein. I don't know why I want to keep saying Chein, but anyways, Young Haein maybe isn't spiritual or doesn't have a religion or maybe just believes in that higher. I don't know. There might be an issue with being spiritual. There is a lot of attraction here. Past life, I could feel that already, like earlier. And you've been separated, maybe even for were you not coming together in your last lifetime? Something may have, yeah, there was the unrequited love that happened before you got to get to know each other. But you are calling your soulmate this time. Oh, we have two moon cards in here. The energy is gaining momentum and end of a tough cycle is approaching. So this will be showing up for you soon. This is your soulmate. It's coming. I just said soon. Weird. All right, so there we go. So what I'm picking up is all coming in here. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming the reading. So let's find out what your initials may be here with this. All right, Zed, there is a high point here that this next phase that you're going to level up on, there's some peak performance coming through to do your best life or do your best behaviors, that better self I'm getting. There's the transformation card that I was just talking about with the death card, needing to have this level up, a new perspective, rebuilding your life, and having some type of profound change that occurs to have this level up in the first place. So let's see. So ZTF, future, it is your destiny. What you have sown, you've achieved some type of success and quiet. Meditate on it, spend time alone, silence your doubts. Q could just be about meditation. However, it is a way of connecting with spirit, even. This may be Z, that there, all of these may be a factor for the initials. Let's see what's on the bottom of the A. Actualize. See their truth, make dreams real, and manifesting. So there is a way of manifesting this to come in. And there might be something that needs to change in your manifestation to call this in once again. So, if you haven't already. So, let's just say we'll leave that here for now. So, our love will never cease to exist. So, each lifetime you're meant to come together. And I feel like last lifetime that may not have happened. Um, Somebody may have picked someone else and it was unrequited love. Hmm. There's signs here paying attention to that negative energy, that deception of others. You will be able to see that. One way is that you ask Spirit to show you the truth in people, that you may never be tricked again. So that you will always see the warning signs, you will always see it ahead of time of what that person's intentions are and whether they're honorable or not. So, anyhow, there's that. And I like this for you. I feel like this is your soulmate. I feel like you're meant to come together. So, and if you didn't in your last time, I feel like there's some karmic things going on there that may be why this has taken so long to get here, depending how old you are. Of course, I'm getting he's like, I don't know, in his 30s, maybe 40s. I don't know. He's getting closer to, is it 20? Younger? Hmm. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell here. Um, Let me just see. What is that? That's 6. It's more than half. So he's got a 36, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere in there, around that time. 30s? Is he in his 30s? I don't know. Anyways, maybe you can tell me. I have no idea. Let's just have the next reading come up for card 3 with the Onyx and Our Love is Internal. So, and I will reveal who that is at the time of the reading. We'll see you in the next reading. Okay, this is your card 3, the Onyx Love, Our Love is Eternal, and this is for Taylor Swift, and we will see, we're going to find out if it is Kelce. What's his name now? Wow. Oh, Travis. It came to me. All right, so we have some uncertainty about some type of investment. There's no decision here. What is this decision? There's already a decision being made. Somebody's looking back on something that's causing some fear or uncertainty here. What is this? Oh boy. Okay, about walking away from this long-term relationship as a wounded warrior. What is going on here? There's the team dynamic, but Five of Cups in reverse. Accepting something. Releasing some baggage. What is this? Oh, somebody's unhappy here. Wanting to release this. What is going on? Work, money, and facing what you're passionate about. What is all of this, Taylor? What is happening here? Let's just see what's going down here. There's an offer coming. Yeah, it's coming in as some type of breakthrough here. It's taken a while to come, but this is mixed loyalties or some disappointments. Troubles are ending though. Okay, so what what is this that's going on here that is making this in a negative? Somebody isn't talking such loving words. Manifesting someone from the past? Uh-oh. Okay, what is going on here? There's a counterpart that's being manifested here with Taylor, King of Pentacles. Somebody for a new relationship. Judgment. This is a lesson being learned here. What is the lesson going on? Like, what is going on here? This is justice. This is honesty. Is there something going on here? That would be in reverse if it was dishonest. This is doing the right thing. Some balance here. Why is this going on? Oh, oh, okay. I'm getting that I'm supposed to do the same reading as the other two cards. So the first question would have been, what were you doing at the time you crossed paths with your soulmate or your person? And it looks like there is some uncertainty about investing. Hadn't really made a decision. Was kind of sad about things, about looking at somebody as a long time potential, still wounded, still had walls up, looking for that team dynamic. It's recovering somewhat here, though. Finding peace, moving forward, accepting. There was some unhappiness, though. Just doing work, gaining her finances, and going after what she was really passionate about. That's when the author, author, offer. I don't know what the author is about. Huh? I don't say things randomly, so I'm getting an author. There might be something that is being written. Hmm. There's the offer from Travis, is what I'm getting. He came forward, and I feel like he may have been seeing this or wanted this. It looks like it wasn't about loving words. He didn't actually speak to her. He spoke about her. There was no love at the time. This was manifesting. This is a yearning. It's almost like Travis Kelce was yearning to have this with Taylor Swift. This is almost like him coming in with that offer, but he doesn't say it to her. He doesn't say it to her. Excuse me. He has the offer with him about wanting this love. He's being honest about it, about building a legacy with her. Let's continue this reading. Having that win, having that victory. This is good news. There's some honest discussion going to happen here. He has no doubts about this. Yeah, he wants passionate new beginning. He's got the bravery. He's putting down any boundaries. Wow. He may even see her as a forever long-term relationship here with her, but he doesn't actually say it to her. What is that? How does he not say it to her? That's weird. All right, let's go on to the next one. What does he feel like? Oh, what did the encounter feel like? So it didn't happen until he said something to someone else. He was yearning for her, but he doesn't say it to her. It's like he's manifesting, speaking it out. I don't get it. Okay, I'm not meant to. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's just keep going. What action did Taylor's person take towards her, or this is a sanctuary moment. This is being at peace from previous pain. This is seeing this as something. What is this? What action is being taken here? What is this? Is it Travis that comes forward? He doesn't say it to her, so that just doesn't make sense to me. This is like, wow, there's a sudden thing that happens here. It's like working on her pentacles, being in her space, like it's almost like where she works or maybe making or writing songs or making whatever she's doing, and something suddenly happens here. What is this? Wow. She's becoming the empress and wanting to plant seeds. What is going on here? She's coming forward? What? Okay, hang on. She's the one that comes forward. Who does he say this to? There's a lot of attraction, a vision. This is like taking the lead on this, but I don't get it. She's the one that comes forward. Who did he talk to? He's talking to someone else here. It's almost like with the Five of Pentacles, and it's almost like this is a struggle or a hardship to him, maybe even insecurities here or some type of challenge that he's having. He's telling someone else, and she's coming forward. What is this? There's a different perspective on this. What? And attraction. Look at this. They're both looking forward. What? And there's boundaries put into place here. I like this because I feel like she maybe didn't know that he liked her. How did she find out? She found out some way. She comes forward. How bizarre. Okay. There's no other match here that she's really looking at. Um so she takes the action towards him. Will Taylor, will Travis want to see you again? Wow. There's no other one here. Why is the hermit there? Oh, there's some negative feedback on this. Why? Why is there break his heart? Why would people think that? He's in love with her. There's communication here that maybe with this lover's card, a divine love, long term. There's a lot of attraction and harmony. It's almost like a spiritual bond here. Is this telepathy? Wow, look at that. Oh my God. So it's almost like somebody's feeling really lonely here in a negative way, like there's no other option but Taylor. And he's had his heart broken, but his he's really feeling like she's the one with the lovers and wanting to romance her. So, okay. um, Definitely I feel like he wants to see her again. Um, are there any cycles that must be closed before you can come together? honesty. There might be some competition here, but I feel like she knows to it might be for Travis. There might be competition for Travis, or she may wonder if there's competition. She's using her intuition, he's using his intuition. They're both willing to cut people out if they're going to uh, compete. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe have some type of conflicting opinions or about this choice. Okay, so let's see. It looks like there might be some cycles to do with jealousy here. Let's see what this is. What's the jealousy? This is about being able to handle stardom. Well, he's also a star, so he knows that. There might be some arguments. Somebody needs to learn something here. What is this? Ah, yeah, dissatisfied. This is like setting the boundaries, like I won't tolerate this behavior, any shady ass behavior when it comes to this union. It's almost like with this partnership, this is a lot of jealousy going on here. And I don't feel like is it Taylor? Is it Yeah, Spirit says that's the truth. It's on Taylor's side, there's won't have this type of behavior where it leads to some uncertainty within and dissatisfaction, which causes arguments when it comes to the fans. There's some lessons she needs to learn here. Yeah, she needs to close out a cycle. And it may cause some worry here. So there's something that's happened before in her life that's caused this Knight of Wands. This is taking a bold action on something. So there are cycles. I want to kind of find out what those cycles are. So let's just see what those cycles are for her. What is blocking with this jealousy? What part do you need to change? Oh, well, he is the soulmate, so she feels he's perfect for her. She has self-worth. She knows that. There's a quest here. There's a journey they're meant to go on here to their destiny. They are destined to come together on this. They may even have to create something together. There's that wisdom. She does learn the lesson. Something will dissipate. I guess that might be that jealousy. What doesn't she have? She has red, orange, yellow, green, blue. She doesn't have purple. There's a renewal. She's upgrading. About those insecurities. There's the abundance, and that could be about love and love for self. Ah, recovery. So she will recover from whatever this was that hurt her in the first place, with this. So let's just see. And vanity. So I feel like she'll recover. Vanity is kind of, they have to worry about how they look. That's the thing. But that's not all about it. You know what I mean? It's not everything. It's not what matters most about how she looks to others. And because she is a celebrity, well, yeah, it is. Because her career could go down the tubes based on that. Ah, it's about people's perceptions. And I feel like with this is how she's having that ability to love. And it's going to affect how she perceives love. And I feel like with this is because he has his own success, I feel like that she doesn't have to worry about money. But when it comes to other things, he's also very nice looking, so other people may try to cross those boundaries when it comes to that. And she may have faced that before. So I feel like this may be triggers coming up for her. Let's see how they're feeling about one another here. Wow, honeymoon phase. Do they end up getting married? They're keeping an open mind about getting married. So they're not, I know that I felt before that they were a lot of pressure about them getting married, and that was really big at one point. And there's a lot of passion, and they're trying to go day by day and not to think too hard ahead. Like let going of control issues, exactly. Living in the moment, going with the flow. There are those romantic feelings going on, and they are trying to stay optimistic. Wow. There may eventually be an engagement here. They do express their love towards, and they are getting to know one another. So, all right. And I feel like with this is about just trying to do life together in their own separate things, and then also trying to keep that as together as well. So having their together time, their work time, friends time, and being able to balance all of that, which can be really hard, especially in the public eye. So I like this for her, but let's finish out what we have for the reading. Is this your soulmate? Well, we already know that that is what the case is here. There he is. That is the Emperor. That was the first card out. And wow, Ten of Swords. Okay, so there might be some things coming here. Some deep wounds, betrayal, a painful end, or a stab in the back, or some type of fear coming in. What is this? Honesty, I'm getting. Wanting to fight for this and making it a priority. And I feel like they both have their own careers, and it's not about the money, though. It's not about gaining more money. It's about contracts. He is still in under contract, or at least he was at one point for whoever he is. It, I don't even know. Is it football that he does? I don't know. I know it's a sport. He's does sports, so might be some honest. He needs to honestly fight for this connection and put it as a priority. And I feel like that may be something she needs to see. Let's just see. Third party. I feel like this is where the worry lies. It's going to be about her perception of things, about people trying to maybe put him as a priority. Yeah. There's some worry about betrayal that a third party is going to enter this. I feel like there's going to be heavy karma if that happens. Knight of Wands. I'm getting like this is passion, going after what he's passionate about. This is charging ahead on this. This is inspired action. This is exciting to him. This is exploring what he really wants. But I feel like there's a lot of pressure in this because of who she is and who he is, and being in the public. Um, just being in the public as a celebrity. We have the Nine of Cups here. Is this wishes fulfilled and contentment, or somebody thinking about becoming single? This is a transformation. Needing to transform and get out of her head about this betrayal that somebody's going to come between them. And she's going to push him away by looking like she's insecure. She's trying to be, I feel like, a leader here, but she's not afraid to say when she's not happy. But the problem is needing to let go of the past and release that. If that's happened in the past, that is not who did this to her in the past. Okay? So if he does, it will be because she's pushing him away by the insecurity and the jealousy. There may be some uncertainty here that he needs to put as a priority, her as a priority, or some type of knowing that this is something she's struggling with. Now, like this could be just a trigger too. So she needs to free herself of that limit of I'm getting she's being pushed to the limit. So it may be because there's fans that they want them to sign their breasts maybe instead of the card or things like that, but he's just as much a celebrity. So this is a rough road to travel. They're still hanging on though. So at this point, I feel like things are still going, but it might be a bit of a rocky road until this transformation goes. And I feel like maybe engagement might help with reassurance, but I feel like because that was such a big issue for being pushed into that corner about when are you going to propose, when are you going to do that, when, and all that pressure put on him, I feel like that might be further in the distance due to the pressures of celebrity life and expectations of this union that they have and what the fans want and what's actually going on in the relationship. It's a rough road to go down, coming together as celebrities as well, both being known. And I feel like there's things going on here that need to be worked out. What actions are going to be taken here? What actions will be taken? Oh, okay. Needing to relax, yes. It's like maybe going on a trip. This is protected or needs to be protected. It will thrive if it's been protected. I feel like it's almost like needing to feel like that's not going to happen. It will thrive by pouring into her. He will get what he needs, and so will she. But because of the insecurity here, it's not a good look, right? And it's clingy and so it might just go from there instead of staying and pouring into his own. There is a gateway here. Will she go through the gate? Freedom to choose. A new beginning, day by day. So interesting enough, this is on the table. There might going forward, success and trust. So I feel like if she goes forward, this can be a success. It'll thrive as she walks through the gateway if she just learns how to trust this. Otherwise, there will be a new beginning with someone else eventually. It may not happen right away, but it might cause to be pushed away. She needs to relax, on this. Yeah, otherwise there will be healing some chaos here that's going to come from this. I don't need these. However, let's just see. No, I'm just going to leave it. I feel like we'll have to see in her next reading what's going on here and maybe even ask, does she step through the gateway? So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.